hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a great interview coming up for you again in just a moment. But before we begin, there's those subscribe button and bells down there on YouTube. Just click them both, and you'll always be notified of any new episodes. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you there. And we're on Facebook, so go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And feel free to comment on anything there, and of course follow us and send us an inbox. And we'd love to hear from you on email as well. It's paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist and you want to be on the show, just email us with that information and we'll get back to you on that. And also, if you're just a fan, just send us a letter and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Little Rock, Arkansas today, we have Cliff and Susan, another talented couple there, and I think you're really going to love these people. And we'll get to that in just a second, but first here's a quick word from Galtar, the guitar made specifically for a woman. So don't go away, we'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Little Rock, Arkansas today, we have Cliff and Susan, and thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. Well, I always ask this question because, everybody has their own story, but tell us a little bit how it began for you both as far as, being an artist and all that. We would love to hear the story.
Sure. Well, I started playing piano when I was 6 years old. My mother was the church piano player, and that progressed into 10 years of classical piano lessons in Magnet Cove, Arkansas. And Cliff and I met on stage. I'll let you tell your backstory, but we did meet in 2016 performing on stage together. I found piano bars 20 years ago, and I've made a career out of live performance for 20 years. And we met and started playing together, and then had eloped in Vegas the year later in 2017. But we've known each other and been performing together for 7 years.
Yeah. I've been in music pretty much my whole life. Ever since I was little, I started playing drums and then picked up a lot of instruments along the way. Of course, what mainly people know me for is the fiddle, and I play guitar in our show as well as fiddle and sing. And obviously, she plays piano and sings, so that's our big thing. And we, when we met at Willie D's 7 years ago, we just really hit it off and started playing music together immediately. And now we're here doing it. Just to release our
I like
music.
to say it was music at first sight, and then love happened later, but it happened pretty quickly because we were married a year later. We had eloped in Vegas.
Okay, well, that's quite a story. I hope you guys have many years left, and hope you have the best of luck with that.
We like each other. I think we do.
It's all right.
Well, what was some of the artists you grew up with that helped influence you? I mean, some people have a few artists here and there that they loved and helped influence them in their sound. Why don't you tell us a few of those?
Sure. I grew up, my dad would blast CCR records and vinyls to wake us up at 6 a.m. to get us ready for school. So Southern rock and roll is in my DNA. Willie, CCR, Marshall Tucker, all of those, Leonard Skinner, any of that stuff. Willie Nelson is really a big one. We used to drive down the road listening to Willie with my dad, and so I love all of that country and Southern rock. Jerry Lee Lewis style playing, as far as boogie woogie, is really what kept me wanting to continue to learn piano and master the piano. So boogie woogie and rockabilly style playing. So anything that was Leon Russell, or which is not necessarily boogie woogie, but Leon, influence on piano for me, Jerry Lee Lewis, any of that boogie stuff is really in my hands, and blues and boogie is for me a big influence.
Man, I've got pretty much everything from Bill Monroe, Ricky Skaggs bluegrass to Megadeth and Dawkins. And then my dad was a big 80s rock, but also had several, bands throughout his music career. He's the only one that played music in my, immediate family, but also just, Waylon Jennings, Brad Paisley, Vince Gill is on the guitar side of things in that country realm. But man, I listen to everything.
Okay, well, those are some great bands there, legends for sure, like Marshall Tucker Band, Leonard Skinner, and Bill Monroe, all those, I really love those, and I can see how you got your sound from some of that too. So, well, why don't you tell everybody, because after the music video we're going to be showing in a couple of minutes, they may want to download your music or follow you on social media and get your CDs if you have any. Tell everybody how to do all that.
Absolutely. Well, we can be found. Our website is cliffandsusan.live. So that's just a good way. If you can go there, that where it's basically you're going to find everything there. However, wherever you listen to streaming, wherever you listen to your music, we're going to be there. Just type in Cliff and Susan. Our debut album that has 12 songs on it is titled Fiddle and Keys. So go find the album and then just listen to those 12 songs. We are charting today on the US Apple country album charts, and Cliff will look at it right now, but we went from 60, and last we checked we were number 41 on the charts today on our debut release today of our album. So we're excited about the momentum we have. They can find us in all the social media. We're very active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even LinkedIn and Twitter or X. So Cliff and Susan, just type in Cliff and Susan and you can find us everywhere.
Okay. All right, everybody, go to those social media sites, all the streaming sites, and follow them. Go to their website, cliffandsusan.com, I think you said.
Cliffandsusan.live. Yeah, it's .live. .com wasn't available, and hopefully that couple that doesn't even do anything with the .com one day will hand it over to us. But as of now, we're cliffandsusan.live.
Okay, and go to cliffandsusan.live then, and check out everything there. I know they're going to love you for that, and we're getting ready to watch this music video. Why don't you tell us the title of the song and what the story is behind it? We'd love to hear it.
No, we're doing Fiddle and Keys.
Oh, Fiddle and Keys, yeah. So Fiddle and Keys is really about our story, and this is our national TV debut, and so this one was a really fun, high energy song, and it kind of talks about how she was going about life on her own, and I was working at a drugstore, and how our stories came together and what we're doing now. So, and
it, like I said, Jerry Lee Lewis and Charlie Daniels on fiddle. So you're going to hear our story lyrically, and then the energy of the song is just everything that we are encompassed into one song. This is our national TV debut, like Cliff said, on the Huckabee Show back in February of this year, and I think you'll get a good idea of what we look and sound like.
Okay, well, it is a great song, and we're getting ready to watch that in just a moment. But before we get into that, thank you both so much for being on the show today. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you got anything new to plug for us. So hopefully you'll keep us in mind there.
Well, we just want to say thank you. It's folks like you who help us get the word out and support, especially independent artists. We really are very thankful. So thank you for your time today.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to do that for you. So here it is, Fiddle and Keys by Cliff and Susan, and it begins right now.
Won't you play me just a little, please? You play the fiddle and I'll play the keys. I was never looking for the one. I was happy on my own, playing piano and having fun, getting ready for the show. He walked in, I said, move it out, show me what everyone's been talking about. Baby, won't you play me just a little, please? You play the fiddle and I'll play the keys. A little fiddle all night. You can play it fast or you can play it slow. No matter what you do, pick it up and go. I said I'm gonna play you something that'll bring you to your knees. I play the fiddle and you play the keys. around the world just before we hit the fiddle and piano playing girl. We got it all figured, yeah, we really got it planned. We can do it all, just a two-man band. You and me, baby, playing right in tune. You be Johnny and I'll be Tim. No, I'll be Sonny and you'll be Cher. I can grab my fiddle, play it standing on a chair. You know, I think I figured out the perfect plan. You play Charlie, I play Jerry Lee. I'll play the fiddle and you play the keys.